Hello everybody, and welcome back to Under Heaven. Yeah, is it Heaven or Haven? Damn. I always get it confused. It's fine. It's fine. Look, it's been a while since we've done this. A few more builds have come out since last time. That's exciting. We've got a lot to catch up on. We're here with our friends that I totally remember the names of. Yup. We have Amir. I think that was his name. And, yup. That's on me, guys. That's on me. I don't remember names. I don't even remember how I voiced these guys. So we're just gonna wing it. It'll be very exciting. We're gonna start chapter 2. This is good. Okay. The thumping of the heart. Or the earth, who knows? I dream like cavernous stone, still imperfect. That is a description. Yes, indeed. The things I once was are no more. All is peaceful now, all quiet, all unmoving. Pain and desire are denied their domain at last. All. But even stone in time may shift. Outside me, as something stirs, the muddy waters of the world above will be denied no longer. They carve through me, swelling the lightless rivers within to flow anew. Okay. The things of that world, its drowning loudness, its ceaseless maiming turbulence. Okay. It's pitiless. These are words. These are like $3 to $5 words, guys. And sharpened light. All of these things I had gladly surrendered. But I am stone no more. I am returned to flesh, blind and scared, and grasping amid the unseen currents. Scrounged, yes? Not scrounged. Scourged? That's what it says. Words are hard, guys. Scourged and weak. There is only one path ahead. I reach unthinking. We climb. Water. Okay. From where? I'm too weak to stir. Just able to extend my tongue. Just your tongue? Okay, man. What's it taste like? It flicks weakly across my upper lip, sodden and beaded with moisture. It's unpleasant, chalky and chemical. Ah, who could forget the bitter rain of Megiddo? All right. Yeah. Beneath it lies something else, coppery and vile. Is that blood? I am aware of myself as an indistinct cloud of aches. Okay. Ooh, okay. Each ragged breath returns the shapes of my body to me. I shift, my paw brushing against the rough texture. A cushion! Guys, he's waking up. My eyelids stick together. I reach up to wipe them. Then recoil and wince as a hot white bolt of pain shoots down my arm. What the fuck happened to me? My other arm is shaky and unsteady as I reach up to clear my vision. Hey, it's us from last time. Okay, so we're the Wolfu. This he looks more twinky than in the CGs. Here I thought we had a cute little dad bod. Wait, where's the H key? Yeah, we're a thin lad. Okay. It's fine. I'm surrounded. I try not to panic, even as I can feel my breathing quicken. Well, you're either very lucky or very unlucky. Hard to say if you would have bled out if Julian hadn't found you. But I wouldn't bet on those odds. Lark, Jesus! He literally just woke up. Hey, are you alright? You were hurt pretty bad. My mouth doesn't obey me. I swallow, the sensation dry and unpleasant. Back up. Give him some space. Shit, right. What's... Where? Where am I? Why does that elk look familiar? Hey, we said something like that last time, right? I was like, that wolf food looks familiar. Well, you're on our couch, man. It sounded like you got roughed up or something. Or rather, opened your arm right up. It was pretty rough looking. Somebody bit a chunk out of you. I try to recoil. There's a sudden vertigo when I find nothing. I should be able to answer that question. Sorry. I don't know. Don't recall much. I don't know what would have done this. I glance down at my arm as I try and fail to sit up. Jesus, they weren't kidding. Yeah, you were really roughed up, buddy. The elk steps forward as he sees me fall, not fail. Here, let me. I'm fine. I'm not. But I grit my teeth and slowly struggle upwards. Upwards anyway, that's what that says. The world lurches nauseously as I force myself to sit up. So sorry, guys. We are not doing well this morning. That's what I get for staying up for 24 hours and then going, I need to get some recording done. After doing a bunch of editing. But that's what it is. That's okay, guys. That is okay. I can barely lift my head. So I rested back against the couch cushion to look at my rescuers. Seriously, though, you don't know? Look, if you're on something, it's cool. We're not cops. The edge of my lips quirk upward. Good to know those muscles still work, I guess. Me either, but I really don't remember. I mean, hey man, you don't want to talk about it, just say so. I'm not lying. It comes out more forceful than I intended it to. I sigh, rubbing my forehead. Sorry, I'm trying to be helpful, but I don't know. Well, you don't seem like you're on anything. You're too lucid to have been blacked out drunk that recently. Your pupils aren't blowed out. I would guess something medical with that gown you're wearing, but... Then what? I look down. I'm dressed in one of those disposable gowns they wheel you off to surgery in. What the hell? I don't know what this is. I don't know where it came from. There's a note of a growing panic in my voice. I tamp down on it? Not tap, tamp. Okay. Forcing my arms to my lap rather than wrapping around my body to protect me from those strangers. Hey, you've been through a lot. Can I get you some water or something? I feel like I would just prepare a glass, just in case. Like if you found someone like beaten up in an alley and you chose to bring them into your house for some reason. Cute sentiment. I don't know if I would do that. But like, yeah, just prepare a glass of water. If you're gonna offer it anyway, you might as well just have it. I peer at him closely. I feel that nagging familiarity again. There's something coming back to me. Wait. Oh my god. Julian, is that you? His expression freezes. I see flashes of familiar emotion, confusion, then a spark of recognition, and then utter shock. Wait, Ashley? I wince, less internally than I wanted to. Don't need that right now. It's just Ash these days. It's not exactly hard to notice my deeper voice or leaner torso. He opens his mouth and then closes it without speaking, visibly struggling to reorient himself. A moment later, he finds his words. Uh, got it. Sorry. It's fine. Though, about that water. If you've got painkillers or anything, I'd be grateful. I've got it. One sec. The cougar scratches uncertainly behind his ears as the Wolverine heads off. Wait, hold up. You know each other? Yeah. I mean, God, yeah. We've known each other since we were kids. But it must be, what, 8 years or so? 8 or so years since we've talked. 8 years. Something about that bothers me. But it gives me a foothold. What am I thinking? A foothold. That's something that it starts finding myself with. 8? It hasn't been that long, has it? 7 or 8, maybe. Closer to 9, if anything. Here. He sets a glass on some capsules on the coffee table. It's cool to the touch, and I realize I'm thirsty. I appreciate it. The first sip of cold water is life-giving. As I swallow the pills, I try to do some mental math. It takes some effort, but the effort itself and the water feels like they sharpen me. No, it's only been about 6. It was, what, early junior year of high school that me and Dad ended up moving. Right, so 8 years. That he's managing to mess up such basic math, not math, annoys me. No, it isn't. Count again. It's 8. My brow furrows and I run through it again. It's not. Ash. What day is today? It's, I don't know, late May-ish? What year? 2020 2247. So, we were both supposed to be class of 2242. 1 year before that was 2241. 7 minus 1 is 6. Like I've been saying. No, Ash. It's February 5th, 2249. The statement careens clearly off my skull, my mind refusing to accept it. I feel like if I just, woke up and it was 2 years later than I thought it was, I feel like I'd be like, so did X or Y release yet? Were they bad? Were they good? Did this game finally release? Did this movie happen? Are we on Shenmue 5 yet? These are the questions of life, you know? But it's still hanging in the air a moment later. The 4 of them staring at me and the expression on my face, like I've completely lost my mind. That's... Well, never mind about being lucid. Lark? I'm just saying. Lark is still the best character. It just is what it is. Holy shit, dude. He's gonna need. Their voices swell around me and start running together. I can feel myself teetering on the brink, threatening to fall back somewhere terrible and empty. I grit my teeth. My claws nearly pierce my palms. Don't do that. Your palms are soft. I muzzle through it. I won't even see me I won't let them see me like this. Hey. Do you have a shower I can use? I feel like I got dragged through a garbage dump. Yeah, all of the bedrooms. Just use mine. 2nd floor, end of the hall. Thanks. I move to stand. The room whirls. Julian catches me as I stumble. Dash, are you... I'm fine. I feel lightheaded. My heart is pounding almost painfully in my chest. I'm not sure if you're fine. Just a little unsteady. Look here. Let me just... I'm too worn out to protest, as he gets his arm around my torso to support me. It's at least something to lean on. He's warm. You good? Think so. Come on, one step at a time. His bulk makes it a bit awkward to move together up the stairs. Okay. Slowly we manage. We turn the corner of the upper landing, and he ushers me into his room. I manage to at least mostly walk under my own power. I don't glimpse much of his room before we make it into the bathroom. Don't want to make fun of his abode. Don't want to be like, oh, you got a lot of clothes on the ground. Granted, I don't think there was much. Yeah, what a clean lad this is. I'm that person that, like, does put clothes just on the floor. And then, like, when I go to bed, like, when I, like, get ready for the morning, but when I go to bed, then I put the dirty clothes into the hamper. And, like, you know, then we bring it to laundry, like, once or twice a week. It's fine. It's fine. It's a decent system. It just looks messy. But there's a system! He helps me sit down, still clothed on the toilet. I take a minute to catch my breath. Are you, sure you're good to shower? We don't have a bath, but... The last thing I want is to stew in all this. I'll shower sitting if I have to. He doesn't seem too certain about that. I keep from snapping at him, but God, I want to be alone right now. He seems to take the hint. Alright, just please shout if you need anything, okay? You know, you can just say, like, a lot's happened. Can I be alone for a minute? Just sit in the shower, you know, give me like 15 minutes, right? Feel like you can just ask that. I feel like I would. I'm a pretty open book person. I just say what's on my mind, folks. It is what it is. I'll see about finding you some clothes. That sounds good. And thanks. It's nothing, really. He departs, shutting the door behind him. I turn the handle to start the shower, then sit heavily on the toilet as I'm finally alone. Whatever this gown I'm wearing is, it gets crumpled up and tossed in the corner. I rest my forearms on my thighs. This doesn't make any sense. People don't just forget 2 years and then wake back up. I mean, it happens. Statistically, it happens. It's rare, mind you. But, like, it happens. I could eat, but I'm not hungry. So, I must have eaten recently. I must have been eating for the last 2 years. My hackles raise. My claws dig into my palms. Don't do that, friend. We've been growing. My fur's been growing. From what? My own body is suddenly uncomfortably alien. A wave of nausea washes over me. Was I scavenging somehow? Was I held somewhere? Force-fed? I slipped from the toilet to the floor. Why would you do that, friend? Turning and gripping the seat just in time as I retch. I'm able to keep from fully vomiting, but what little fluid I disgorge burns the back of my throat as I do my best to spit it up. Some part of me always tries to push it in. Push for it? Okay, sorry. As if I might find some sort of answer staring back at me afterwards. I squeeze my eyes shut, feeling cold sweat on my back. Water. I need water. I shift unsteadily to my feet, leaning down to cup water from the sink and spit the vile taste from my mouth. I take a few gulps of clean water afterwards before shutting off the tap and leaning against the sink. And then I make the mistake of looking up. mean, you don't look bad. You just got some bleed and shit. Like, that's fine. Jesus. No wonder Julian was so concerned. I look like shit. No. Worse than that, I look pathetic, feeble, helpless, and weak. Easy to take pity on. Are those eyes really 2 years older? They don't look any different to me. And yet my gaze strays downward. The scars under my pectorals are thinner and fainter now. Any other time, and I would have been happy, but... Everything about the situation comes washing in again, threatening to pull me under. This can't be happening. Except that it is. I strain myself, trying to remember something, anything. I was lying down, wrapping myself in a blanket. No, a tarp. The recollection drifts from me before I can get anything concrete. God damn it. And deep breaths, Ash. Pull yourself together. Whatever this is, I'll face it. Okay. You're not going down without a fight. You're not going to give in. And you're not going to collapse and have a big, weepy pity party on Julian's bathroom floor. I mean, like, you still can, though. Like, you can do all of it. You can, like, have the pity party and not give in, you know? Why not just have it all? So grit your teeth, harden the fuck up, and take this one step at a time. And the first step is going to be a shower. Okay. You know, always nice to wake up with a hot shower. How about you folks? Are you a shower right as you wake up kind of person? Or shower as you go, like right before you go to bed? Or are you like the midday shower? Very curious. I turn up the heat on the water before taking a deep breath and stepping in. The heat scourges, yes, scourges me, and I welcome it, turning it higher still as I try to catch my breath. Head bowed, eyes closed, jaws wide and panting raggedly, I let the spray pound against me. I slowly still the trembling in my treacherous limbs? Okay. Arms do be treacherous, I guess. Water runs down my body, cleansing me of unknown sediment. I stand still until it runs clean. Very good. Sometime later, I crack the door into Julian's room and end up wedging it against a neat pile of clothes just in front of the bathroom door. It looks close enough to my size. Solves one problem, I guess. There's also a spare interface? Spare interface. I slot that into the base of my skull before anything else. It's been factory reset. Strange that they can afford to just have a spare lying around, but that's not really the most urgent question I have right now. The upper floor is eerily quiet as I step out into the hall. All of the bathroom doors are closed. Bedroom doors. It must be pretty late. I feel awkward standing around in a stranger's home. Maybe thinking of Julian as a stranger at this point is unkind. Then again, maybe it's not. It's been 6, for you, no 8 years. The sounds of a TV from downstairs at least give me something to steer towards. All right, everyone, we are going to end the part here for the day. So I do hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.